Hey Pokemon fans, Joseph here, and today I am going to ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why some Pokemon types are weak against others? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain it to you. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'll be doing this list alphabetically, so let's start off with bug types. Bug types are weak to fire because bugs are attracted to fire and get burned by it. They're weak to flying because a strong air current can blow away bugs, and they're weak to rock because rocks will roll over bugs. Dark types are weak to bug because bugs will swarm in the dark. They're weak to fairy because fairies can emit light which contradicts darkness, and they're weak to fighting because a skillful martial artist can focus even in the dark. Dragon types are weak against dragon because another dragon can take down another dragon. They're weak to fairy because in fairy tales, the dragon is being defeated by fairies using their magic. And they're weak to ice because dragons are reptiles and they don't like cold temperatures. Electric types are only weak against ground because the electricity will just disperse into the ground. Fairy types are weak to poison because poison is very damaging to the environment which fairies lives in. And they're weak to steel because in mythology, steel is used to scare away mythological creatures. Fighting types are weak to fairy because a fairy can take away a martial artist's skills using their magic. They're weak to flying because if someone is flying, they can see their target clearly than in the ground. And they're weak to psychic because strategies and techniques will usually prevail over physical strength. Fire types are weak to ground because the soil can put out fires. And they're weak to rock because rocks can cover fire, and they're weak to water because water is used most of the time to put out fire. Flying types are weak to electric because a flying object can easily be struck by lightning, and they're weak to ice because birds can survive in cold temperatures, and they're weak to rock because if you throw a stone into a bird, it will be severely hurt. Ghost types are weak to ghosts because only another ghost can touch another ghost, and they're weak to dark because ghosts are so dependent to darkness. Grass types are weak to bugs because bugs lives and feeds on grass. They're weak to fire because fire burns plants. They're weak to flying because, like bugs, birds make their nests on plants and eat them. They're weak to ice because plants can't live on cold temperatures. And they're weak to poison because poisonous sprays is used to get rid of excess plants. Ground types are weak to grass because grass are planted in the ground and get nutrients from them. They're weak to ice because snow can cover the ground during winter. And they're weak to water because water can cause floods in the ground. Ice types are weak against fighting because a skillful martial artist can break ice with ease. They're weak to fire because fire melts ice. They're weak to rock because rocks can break ice. And they're weak to steel because an iron shape can reduce the size of ice. Normal types are only weak against fighting because a normal person will be no match to a skillful martial artist in a fight. Poison types are weak against ground because the ground will just absorb the poison, and they're weak against psychic because the human mind created a lot of cures for poison. Psychic types are weak against bugs because most people are afraid of being bitten by bugs. They're weak against dark because most people are afraid of the dark, and they're weak against ghosts because most people are afraid of ghosts hunting them. Rock types are weak against fighting because the power of a martial artist is strong enough to break rocks. They're weak against grass because the roots of plants can penetrate through rocks. They're weak against ground because cracks in the ground can swallow rocks. They're weak against steel because metal tools can break rocks. And they're weak to water because water can shape rocks through a process called weathering. Steel types are weak against fighting because a strong martial artist can bend metals. They're weak to fire because fire liquefies steel. And they're weak to ground because the ground makes metal rust. And finally, water types are weak against electric because the water will double the strength of electricity, and they're weak to grass because their roots will absorb water. So there you have it. Those are my explanations for Pokemon type weaknesses. If you want to clarify, please put in the comments. And if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoy the video and see you in the next video.